I don't know about you, but I'm starting to see how trends are going. Rumors around the mill about players falling to the Lions. What could happen? Hey, we're going to talk about it, and starts with PFF today. Let's begin. What's going on, YouTube, and welcome to Detroit Lions Talk with MicroMike. We talk all things Detroit Lions news, rumors, analysis, breakdown, and everything regarding our franchise. In this video, we'll be talking about how the trends are when it comes to the mock drafts and players rising and players falling, what it means for the Detroit Lions, and this one specifically about PFF, their live mock draft that they did today, and it kind of gives you an idea of trends that's taking place. And I tell you what, it's exciting news if you're a Detroit Lions fan, no doubt about it, because players are falling that we may like. But before we jump into this video, if you're not a subscriber, and guess what, 60% of you are not, smash that subscribe button, trying to get to 13,000 subscribers, and with your help, we can get it done. Let's start with this PFF mock draft. Now, PFF had a mock draft today. It was a live mock draft of what they think is going to take place in this draft. Now, for the first player, they got Trevor Lawrence, obviously. Zach Wilson going 2, Justin Fields 3, Kyle Pitts 4, Jamar Chase 5, Devonta Smith going 6, and the Lions were on the clock, and they made a trade with the Denver Broncos. Denver Broncos selected Mac Jones, and Trey Lance went 8. In this trade, the Detroit Lions received the 9th pick in the draft and a 3rd-round pick this year from the Denver Broncos to move back 2 spots. When it comes to this trade, I actually think that would be a fine trade because there is plenty of players on the board who they would like. And you're starting to see this trend here of individuals getting pushed back to the Lions that they may want to have. Again, moving back 2 spots, acquiring a 3rd-round draft pick from the Denver Broncos is important. You have players on the board right now, Penei Sewell, you have Micah Parsons, you have Rashawn Slater, you have a plethora of defensive players on the board. Hit that like button, folks. The more likes we get, the more chance that this video gets out via YouTube algorithm. Going against the legacy media, I'm a small channel. It's not a big channel here, and we're fighting against the big people of the sports centers, the ESPNs, and all those crowds, and we're trying to get our voice heard because they don't like our city, they don't like our team, and we do. So smash that like button. Let's get this video out and show the world that, yes, One Pride Nation is real. So in this scenario, Lions basically could get the same player that they want at the 9th pick and grab up an additional 3rd-round draft pick. And you're seeing in NFL drafts right now, the rumors here is these players are specifically falling. You got Penei Sewell falling. You got some of them, him falling out of the top 10. Micah Parsons as well. What is going on? It's all with these quarterbacks. It's all with the needs. You got rumors here of, looks like the Bengals want to get Jamar Chase, and again, that's pushing it Penei Sewell down because they were the one team that was wanting to get such a player. But what do the Detroit Lions do with all these players on the board? We're going to get into it now. PFF here has the Detroit Lions selecting Penei Sewell at 9, the offensive tackle from Oregon. He falls to the Lions, and immediately, if Penei Sewell was selected by the Lions, he moves to the right tackle position. Why? Terrell Crosby is kind of the individual who's slated for that spot because Big V was already talked about being a guard by Dan Campbell. So, in this scenario, you have Taylor Decker, left tackle. You got Halapoulivaati Vaitai, left guard. Center Frank Ragnow, right guard. You have Jonah Jackson, and right tackle Penei Sewell. This would be an amazing pick by the Lions. Why do I say this amazing pick? We need defense. But again, if Penei Sewell, the best left tackle, falls to the Lions at 9 and we trade back and still get him when he should be a top 5 draft pick, that is major value for the Lions. And again, it will really help out the offense by running the football. We want to be a running first football team, more balanced in this asset. We haven't had this since Barry Sanders. Penei Sewell immediately will make that right side. This offensive line will be top 5 with Penei Sewell on this. And you can run the football with Jamal Williams as well as DeAndre Swift. 1-2 combination, and it helps out Jared Goff. We need to have the ability to actually have the threat of the run. Penei Sewell falling to the Lions with a trade back, getting another third-round draft pick who then you can help out with defense. Again, we have slots in the safety position. We need help with the linebacker position. This would give us 3 third-round draft picks this year. And if you look at the draft, if you look at the boards, there is plenty of talent in that second to third round. And if you can get another third-round draft pick, I'm telling you, you can really start to fill this team out because the defense needs more than just one player. It needs multiple players because of the issues that was given by the last regime. So that would help out from a defensive aspect. As well as if you have Penei Sewell on offense, folks, what helps out a defense? Rest, rest, rest. And if you're able to convert first down after third down and have long sustained drives, something that I've been preaching on this channel for 3 years. I've been preaching this for a long time now. If you can have long sustained drives on offense, it rests the defense and helps them out. The big boys up front, the defensive linemen, need all the rest they can get. And with the individuals that we currently don't have, because we don't have the greatest depth, comments on the video, folks. Let's get the pinned comment blowing up. Would you approve of the Detroit Lions trading from 7 to 9 with Denver Broncos and still selecting Penei Sewell with the 9th pick? It's simple. That's the question. I want to hear from you guys. Let me know what you think. The more rest they can get, the better for the football team. And then you draft a linebacker in the second round. You got 3 third-round draft picks. You can get a safety. You can get the wide receiver you want. You can get a defensive tackle. I mean, you're really making this offensive team a run-first team, and you're making this defensive team be starting to build that depth up, in which, again, one player's not going to fix this team. You're going to need multiple players, and when you have 6 draft picks, acquiring more draft picks would be nice. So, and you're seeing this through all the, not just the PFF mock draft here. This is just one example, but you're seeing it through multiple mock drafts where a Penei Sewell is starting to fall back, okay? And that is good for the Detroit Lions. Say they don't want to take a Penei Sewell. Say a team may want to covet him more because him falling to 9 just seems extremely unrealistic, but it's actually becoming realistic because of these quarterbacks, because of these teams wanting to get specific weapons. Again, like the Bengals wanted to get a Jamar Chase, as well as Kyle Pitts moving up in this draft board, and it's pushing out players who is such high talent like a Penei Sewell to definitely fall, even if the Lions want to trade back and still get them and pick up an extra pick. I love it. When you're in the Lions position, you simply take the best player available. The best player available approach, because we have many holes. And if the best player available is Penei Sewell, you take him. I mean, if he is there at 9, you pick up another pick, you take him. He's that good of an offensive lineman. With that said, if he's not there, and you can still get a Micah Parsons or another player you covet with the trade back, take it. Take the best player available, regardless right now. Regardless, because this team has holes. But these rumors, these new mock drafts coming out with such high talent falling to the Lions, blue chip talent falling to the Lions, is great for us Lions fans. It's fan-freaking-tastic, because the assumption was that these individuals would not be available at 7. You're going to get the second best offensive lineman, or you're going to get the third best wide receiver, or you're going to get a player who would be overdrafted for need. But now players are falling into place, and it's very possible that this could happen. The Lions could really have a value pick at the 7th pick, or if they trade back to 8, or if they trade back to 9, they can still get a value pick that would really beef up this team in a positive note, and that's vital towards the approach that's taking place with the Lions. Now, we have not traded back in a long time. It's been a little bit. I think this would be a year possibly to trade back for sure. No doubt about it, specifically if a Mac Jones or a Trey Lance does fall to the Lions at 7, then you have a team like Denver, or a team like the Carolina Panthers, or a team like the New England Patriots who really need to get a quarterback and they want to trade up. We can definitely get value for that player, and I think it's possible. But this one, I like this. I like this. I like it a lot. I think it's vital to have a strength of a team, something to be known for. Right now, we're not known for anything, so if Penei Sewell falls, you could be known for him solidifying this offensive line. Comment on this video. Do you like the mock draft that PFF gave the Detroit Lions? Let me know in the comment section why for yes and for no. It's simple. I want to hear from what you guys think. You'd be known for a Lions team that has a very good offensive line. That's what you'd be known for. You'd be known for a power team up front. We're not known for anything right now. You do got to build the trenches. It is vital, not just offensively, but defensively, to be building through the trenches and getting stronger, bigger, and better, because that is how you win. Yes, it's an old school approach, but it's an old school approach that I approve of. You always got to make sure that you have the big boys up front, and this would be a great situation for the Lions. And look, we're a couple weeks away. We're about to find out if this is actually going to come to pass. We'll see. I think it's very possible we're going to have a blue chipper fall to the Lions, and we very well could trade back. And if we do trade back just 2 spots, you very well could get Penei Sewell at 9. In the upcoming videos, folks, we got the One Pride podcast on my channel at 6:30 p.m. on Thursday, every single Thursday. Live show, absolutely fun. We have the mailbag segment where you got questions, I have answers. Also, I have a video coming up mocking the draft. It's comparing everything that's going on. It's going to be a fire video. Make sure you get that notification bell so you don't miss out on that video. Look, we want to get this information out. We want to see what other people's thinking, and that's where you can help out by watching that video, hitting that notification bell. On Thursday, we got Spiked Kool-Aid hosted by the Gridiron Blitz at 7 p.m. On Tuesday, it's a fun show. Call in if you got questions. You can speak to us directly, because that's what's all about, man. It's talking Lions specifically, so make sure you're ready. Be there at 7 p.m. on Tuesday. And on Wednesday, we have Necessary Roughness by Troxel Sports Talk. A very fun show. It's NFL show. It's a comedy show. It's all about having a good time, shooting the S. Make sure you're there on Wednesday.